Full disclosure, this printer was sent to me free of charge. They did not ask me to say anything specifically about the printer or make a positive review. They simply asked me to make two videos for you guys, one showing the unboxing and basic installation of the printer, and also another one a little further down the line with a full in-depth review on the printer. So if you want to know anything specific about this printer and see that back in the review video, do let me know down in the comments below, and I'll be sure to take care of it. They also did take care of me really well by sending me a ton of accessories and a ton of spools of filament. So I was compensated, but not financially, and they also did not request anything specific to be said about the printer, just to show you guys and share my honest opinions. Now, if you are interested in purchasing this printer or any of the other Bambulab's products, I will be leaving links in the description down below. These are affiliate links, so if you use those links to buy the products, I will get a small kickback. Now, if there is anything to take note of this unboxing so far, is to not take the specific steps that I took, but be a little bit more careful and methodical when unboxing it. It's not really as hard as I make it seem here. So basically just don't be me and simply follow the instructions. This printer does require a little bit of assembly, nothing too complicated and not really all that much. There are some accessories in the box as well to get you started on your first initial prints. This one is a small tiny piano. It has the accessories for that piano, some of the nuts, bolts, etc. in this small package, and the rest of the parts need to be printed so you can put your printer to the test and directly see the results and have a fun little build to do as well. They have multiple of these styles of kits in a variety of different products on their website, which are a little bit fun to do, so do check those out if you're interested. Now there are some other small bits and bobs that simply needed to be clicked in place, and then a screw needs to be screwed in to hold it there permanently and make it a lot more rigid, and some of the other parts like the build plate itself are simply magnetic. So as with most 3D printer companies these days, they simply do not just sell the printer, they also sell the materials that can be used on these printers. Now specifically on a PLA or FDM 3D printer, you need 3D printer filament, and they have a ton of different types of materials and also a variety of colors available. And in this case, with the printer, you also get a small box of samples for all of the colors that they offer and the materials that they have in their assortment. It's a really nice necklace for smaller people. It doesn't fit on my head, but it is a really cool looking thing, and it's also fun just to browse through all of them, have them in hand physically to see the final color, and you can simply just see what the number is and what material it is, so you can easily buy it on the website and just have a visualization right here ready to go. With most other printers, you also get a small amount of filament to get started. In this case, it was a tiny roll of white filament that was barely enough for two of the smallest test prints included on the SD card. Now, it would have been nice to have a little bit extra filament, as this itself is just barely enough to get the printer and the basics set up out of the box, and you do need more filament, of course, to get started on other projects and do some actual prints that you're interested in. So it is something to take note of. Do also order some filaments, otherwise you're really quickly out of filament and don't really have all that much to do except wait for the new selection of filaments to arrive. So as far as the assembly goes, simply just follow the instructions, and if you read all of the steps carefully, you won't be as stupid as I am and forget to do the first step and just move on to the rest, and then when you turn the machine on, figure out that you forgot step one, but that'll come later. The only thing you really need to do is put in a couple of screws and remove some of the protective material, and these screws are simply located with the green circle around it, so it's really not all that hard to do. It took about 25 minutes for me to do this start to finish, including the filming, so as far as installation, nothing all that complicated. You do need to do a little bit of a weird maneuver like I've shown here, that is put the printer on the side of a table. They do recommend putting a cloth or a towel underneath it so you don't scratch the table. It's not really all that comfortable of a position, but it is kind of necessary to plug in all of the wires on the underside and attach it all so it works. And that is pretty much the hardest part of the assembly completed. You also need to put on the nozzle wiping system on the side. It is clicked in and then a screw from underneath to hold it in place. And then you simply just need to power up the machine. Now in my case I forgot something, but in your case you probably did not specifically. If you watch this video you should be already taking care of that, but simply just follow all the instructions on screen, go through all of the startups and calibrate the machine. And then in my case remove some of the transportation security materials that hold everything tightly in place before turning it on, and then move on to doing this exact thing again and going through all of the calibration. Now it is simply just following the instructions on the screen, pressing next, entering all of your digits, adding the machine to your Bambulab app or account, and then going through the setup. One of the other things that I forgot, since I skipped most of the instructions, is to do the cable tie thing that holds the wire from one side to the PTFE tube so it doesn't drop down that deep and it won't get in the way of the printhead. Now if you've done all of the calibration, that takes about 45 minutes to get the printer calibrated, leveled, etc. Then you should be able to run your first print after loading the filament in. I simply just chose one of the files that was available on the printer itself from the SD card. Most of these files are standard on all of these Bambulab printers, I believe, and if you don't want to do any of these, then in the app there are plenty of other prints to do. Now I simply just chose a couple to test the printer, see what it was capable of, and if it was set up correctly, and if it was, I could simply then move on to doing some more detailed prints and some prints of my own choosing. Nothing all that fancy. It worked perfectly well after the calibration and it's ready to go.